All right, hello, boys and girls. I hope you're having a good day. It's Thursday, November 5th. We're going to get started on our morning work. So if you please grab your morning workbook, and we're going to start on page 39. I'll go get the camera ready, and you get your workbook ready. Oh, I'm going to have to close it. Let's try again. There we go. We've got it now, guys. All right, we are on page 39. Get myself situated here. Goodness sakes. Thank you for your patience. All right, we are going to start on the language part. It says, read the sentence, write where if the preposition tells where, write when if the preposition tells when. So Vince found the ball underneath the old sofa. Does that tell us where he found it or when he found it? That should be where he found it. Nessa emptied the dishwasher after dinner. Does that tell us where she emptied the dishwasher or when she emptied the dishwasher? Should be when. Number 3, Kira leaned the chair against the wall. Does that tell us where she leaned the chair or when she leaned the chair? Where. And number 4, Lamar must finish his project by this evening. Does it tell us where or when? Tells us when. Okay. Then on to number 5 and 6. Number 5, the tables in Mr. Schwartz's room are big enough for 2 students each. There are 6 tables in a row. How many students sit in a row? Okay, so we've got 6 tables. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says it's big enough for 2 students. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're facing the board is how I drew them. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 students in a row. There are 3 rows of tables in the classroom. How many students are in the class? So there's 3 rows. So there's 6. There's 1, 2, 3. So if I drew the picture out, well, my pen's giving out, isn't it? That's sure a sign we've been working hard, isn't it? Oh, look at Swappy Jalopy. Okay, so we have 6 tables in a row, and we have 3 rows. And remember, there are 2 people at each one. Each one, they have 2. So we're basically looking at a problem of 3 groups of 6 equals 18. There are 18 tables, and there are 2 people at each table. So there are 18 times 2, or the same as 18 plus 18, which is 16, carry 1, 3, it's 36. So there are 36 students in the classroom. 36. Okay, go ahead and write down anything you need to fix there, and I'm going to grab a different pen. All right. All right, for our story. The little one-room schoolhouse had yellow rolling fields and colorful meadows on one side, pine woods on the other side, and a sparkling river in the distance. There were 2 doors in front. One door was for boys, and the other was for girls. Inside, the school was bare and ugly and uncomfortable. The teacher's desk stood on a platform in one corner, so it was raised up. There was a pot-bellied stove, a map of the United States, and a blackboard. What details in the story tell you about the setting? Okay. Where the school is and what it looks like inside. Tell me the setting for this school is from a long time ago. Okay, so it's like an old-fashioned schoolhouse. If you've ever watched the show Little House on the Prairie, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but when I was younger, that was a very popular show, and this description reminds me a lot of what that classroom looked like. Would you like to go to the school in the story? Why or why not? Now, that's an opinion. Some people might think that's really cool to go to a school like that, and some people might think that it's not cool to go to a school like that. I'm going to say my opinion would be, I think it would be fun to go there for a little while because it would be a simpler time. It was a simpler time back then. They didn't have all the computers and all of the other requirements, and so school was about learning and progressing through and working together, but not all the other requirements that we all have now. But then again, at the same time, those are some advantages that we do have. So I would only want to do that for a little while because I would want to make sure that I could go back to my convenience. That's my opinion. All right, we're going to go over page 40. That's what you're going to work on today. All right, so under language, it says write 2 sentences that describe where the cookies are in the picture. Use a preposition in each sentence. So you're going to tell us where the cookies are in this picture. 2 sentences to describe where these are in this picture. All right. Number 3 says solve the problem and show your work. Awawi, let me try that again. Ahawi drinks water with ice. In each glass of water, she uses 3 ice cubes. Awahi drinks 4 glasses of water a day. How many ice cubes does Awahi use in 7 days? I'm probably making a mess of that name, but it's simple to just, think of a name that you already know. You could do Anna or something. Awahi drinks water with ice. In each glass of water, she uses 3 ice cubes in each one, and she drinks 4 glasses of water a day. So how many ice cubes does she use in 7 days? All right. Go ahead and work that out right here and then put your answer in. And then down below it says, read the text and answer the items. So first of all, we're going to read, tell when and where the story takes place. Write details. Would you like to live at the uncle's house or at the girl's house? Explain your answer. So if you want to live at the uncle's, why would you want to? If you want to live at the girl's, why would you want to? All right, let's go ahead and read our story. Luda and Shasta were visiting their uncle at his home. He was doing some work on his computer. I'm bored and I miss home, said Luda. Shasta felt the same way. They missed their big backyard. They missed riding their bikes on the trail and climbing trees. All we've done on this trip is watch television and look out the window, said Shasta. Well, we did see the tall buildings when we rode in the car, said Luda. At home, they see green fields and trees when they look out their window. Here, they see gray buildings, cars, and sidewalks. Tell when and where the story takes place, write some details, and would you like to live at the uncle's house or at the girl's house? Explain your answer. All right, so that is your work for today, and we will correct page 40 on Friday. All right, let me come back here. All right, so that's your work for your morning work. I am going to head over to vocabulary. We're going to do our wow word and our picture dictionary today. So I will see you in vocabulary.